If everything in life were permanent, it would eventually feel boring. Still, we try to hold on to things as if they will last forever. And that is where our pain begins. When we learn to let go, we begin to accept the natural flow of life. Every moment feels new, every experience becomes precious. It is also important to understand that letting go is not irresponsibility. Many people think that letting go means doing nothing. Letting go means releasing your attachment to the result. You still do the work, but you allow life to decide the outcome. You act, yet you do not cling. This is the real essence of Gita. Do your duty, but do not worry about the fruits. When you work this way, your actions do not feel like a burden. You work with joy, and this joy naturally brings success. Letting go is important in relationships too. Often, when people hold on to each other, they say, "You are mine, you cannot go anywhere else." But this kind of grip slowly suffocates love. True love grows in freedom, not in possession. When you let someone be free, if they stay out of love, not out of pressure. And if they leave, that may also be a blessing, because whatever is truly meant for you will remain with you. To let go in love is to understand the real essence of love. When you let go, you say yes to life. Holding on is like saying life must be exactly my way. And this rigidity brings sorrow. But letting go means saying, whatever is right, let it happen. In this acceptance, we find peace. This acceptance opens the door to meditation and inner freedom. People who can let go are often the happiest. Letting go also helps us to fight back the diseases. Most of our illnesses, like heart problems, high blood pressure, anxiety, insomnia, are the outcomes of tension and worry. We hold on to everything and makes our body tight. When we learn to let go, the body relaxes, the mind calms down, body becomes light, and health begins to return naturally. Letting go also teaches us a humbling truth. We cannot control life. We think that we can control everything, but is it the real truth? Can we stop our breathing? Can we control our heartbeats? Can we stop the rising sun? Not even the smallest law of nature is in our hands. Yet we believe we can control life, and that illusion creates suffering. When we drop it, We realize that control is not needed. Life already knows what it is doing. Surrender is self-sacrifice. Self-sacrifice means accepting that I cannot do everything alone. I must trust existence. This trust makes you lighter. When you surrender, life lifts you onto its shoulders. Only then you realize that the work you struggled to do alone is effortlessly completed by life itself. This is the highest strength of surrender, the deepest faith in surrender, and ultimately, letting go gives you the greatest freedom. Holding on always traps you. To be caught is to remain stuck in fear, greed, and insecurity. But the moment you let go, you rise above all of this. You become free, and this freedom itself is true joy. This freedom itself is true liberation. This freedom itself is the completeness of the soul. Therefore, letting go is not just a word, it is one of life's deepest truths. Let go. Everything will find its own balance. To let go does not mean withdrawing only from external situations. It also means ending the inner battles. Each of us is bound by some pain, some memory, some insult, or some expectation. These inner knots repeatedly drag us into the past and prevent us from living the present. So when we say, leave it, everything will be fine on its own, it means to release those old burdens you are exhausted from carrying. And when the weight of the past finally falls away, the present becomes light and the future begins to shine on its own.